run for election. All this dog treatment is done. And what make the thing a joke? Like the trick does always work. They ill-treat the puppy, beat the puppy, then they come to folks. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. All through the years, we shared in tears. They too busy, they can't see we. Time to depend on we folks. So then, just so we and them is friends. Stop it to say howdy do. Shaking hand with me and you. They will hug your granny, kiss your baby, while we dribble too. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Is now they care. They start to share plenty favor. Their behavior is so concerned. First time they learn. Yes, now people getting burned. So they run to one and all, begging big and begging small. Doggy, look at back way, look at highway, look at hospital. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. In little track behind God's back, see them reaching, hear them preaching. We quite aware of problems here. Have hope, deliverance near. We go clean your dirty drain. We go build a water main. Life will be so happy if you only fought for we again. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone.
Hey, good afternoon, Trinidad. Good afternoon, beautiful twin island of Tobago. To my Tobago family, love and respect going out to you. Good afternoon to everybody that is now joining us live on Facebook at Street 919 FM on Facebook, and of course our YouTube. IWER TV on YouTube is where you find us. Good afternoon to one and all, and to all that is listening to us on conventional radio, all that is listening to us on your traditional radio, to all the taxi drivers locked on. Short man, what going on, brother? Short man that works the Pelican, Port of Spain route, to Tyson as well. Good afternoon and love and respect going out to you guys. Everybody who is locked on and listening, love and respect. If you're now joining us, good afternoon again. And I want to open the phone lines because yesterday's program was a very, very interesting and educational program to everyone, and I would reiterate to you all that financially we are in a devastating place. The issue is we don't even know how bad it really is. All we know it's very, very bad. We don't know how deep it really is. It's like looking into a dark hole but not seeing the bottom of that dark hole. You don't know how far down. If you throw something in, you don't know how long it will take to reach the end, the bottom. You know? This government of ours have put Trinidad and Tobago in one of the worst places ever. And for 10 years, we have people that sat and blame the previous government for all that is going on in this country for 10 years. Every bad decision that this government made was blamed on Kamala and the People's Partnership. Every fall, every mismanagement from every part of the country, each ministry, every mismanagement that happened, they blamed it back on the previous governance. And I asked myself the question, why did I vote for the PNM? I sit and ask myself, why did I make that dotish decision to vote for a party that told me, I know that slow, I know that uneducated, they told me that they would have fixed it. They told me that if you're not part of the solution, then you're damn well part of the problem. They asked me to dip my finger for them so we could remove the Kamla Prasad Bisesa government so this country could be better. And foolish me took that. Dotish me took that chain up and voted for them and removed the Kamla Prasad Bisesa government. And for 5 years, they did nothing. They didn't fulfill not one of the things that they told me as an individual who voted for the PNM. They didn't fulfill one of the things that they told me they would have done. And I dare anybody to call and tell me what was one of the things that the government fulfilled in the first 5 years of their tenure. But then, dotish me again, they came for a second time and said that it was only 5 years. 5 years run too fast. You can't fix all that destruction in 5 years. Give us 5 more. For sure, in the second 5 years, we will fix it. It was in it's work in process. So, give us 5 more, and you will see the results. Come on, nothing can fix in 5 years. When I looked at the Kamla Prasad predecessors, 5 years, the amount of thing they did in their 5 years, how much school, how much they fought an election on performance. They fought an election while the PNM was fighting an election on propaganda. The UNC was telling the country how much things they did in that 5 years to give them another 5. And we didn't listen. We ignored how much schools were built. We ignored how much the box drain government did. We ignored everything that this box drain government that gave poor people the opportunity to have a little bit of money, small contractors start to get houses, to do the works. But I didn't know anything about politics, so okay, they'd say, give us, let's jump again, let's give us 5 years, give us 5 years. We could not have do all the corruption that these people did it. 5 years, we could not undo it. We still unraveling corruption. Give us 5 more. And again, I head to the polling station. Again, I dip my finger in the ink. And again, dotish me. Put my ex next to the balize. And I head out feeling good. We go beat them. We can't put them back there. The people who do so much, we can't put them back there. The people who give all them old people, all the elderlies, pension raise after pension raise. We ignore all of that. And I went back again. And I put my finger, dip it in the ink. And I feel like I do my part. I went and do my part. Not knowing I was doing my part to move from doing one job to sustain myself and my family to doing 3, and still can't sustain myself and my family. Because the cost of living, and nobody can tell me I don't wear no big jewelry, I don't wear no big jewelry, I don't like no expensive sneakers, I don't like no expensive clothes. So nobody can run down the narrative of all they like expensive clothes and sneakers that all their money does done. I don't like them things. So nobody can come to me and tell me, the sneakers and clothes for 1,500. Nobody can get me to buy no sneakers for 1,500. You understand? So you can't come wrong me with that. That's the narrative always try to sell, to make people who is struggling look like if they can manage the money. It have none to manage because the cost of living continues to go up. 10 years ago, to fill my tank of gas was about $120. To fill the tank was about $120. $250 now is not filling the tank. About $270 now to fill your tank. So that means every time I go to the gas station, right, it costs me $150 more. I'm going to get a breakdown. If a proper run to the supermarket used to cost like about $500, and at that time, 10 years ago, that will cost you now between $1,500 and $2,000 to last year. Right? Now, if before when I had one job, I'll do my job and get back home, so I'll burn more gas. I'll burn less gas, sorry. I'll burn less gas because I'll go do my job, come back home, and I good. Now, I'll burn more gas because I have to go do my job, come back home, then go do my second job, come back home, and then go and do a third job, come back home. And then, if I have to go and do anything personal, like my little run to the supermarket, pay a bill, this, that, it costs more. For every single thing. electricity bill costs more. Everything now is way higher, right? And it's only 10 years later. And then they will tell you, well, yeah, that's happening all over the world. Right? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That is it. All we're doing is finding an excuse for our government to advantage us. Well, I am telling you, if it's one finger they will never get in the next general election, is this finger. They will never get this finger in the upcoming general election. Never. They could preach Paul. They will never get this finger. There is nothing this government could tell me more than we're leaving on a jet plane to make me happy. After all that they did, there is nothing that this PNM here, they could change how much face, bring how much youths in. They could do what they want. The only thing that will make me happy, well, they've already started to make me happy by the leader of the party saying he's going to spend time with his family. But to make me more happy, overwhelmingly happy, is to tell me you're leaving on a jet plane. Because this cannot be the country that you all took from a government and say, oh, they're going to make it better. Could never be. Guyana now struck oil. And every time you turn Guyana president giving the people of Guyana something, every time they turn, it was the soldiers, then it was every household, then it was every member of every household. Then now they come and say, babies, 100,000 for every baby, 3,200 TT as you're born. As you're born a Guyanese citizen. Well, them going on such a breed now. Because if they do that, when the Kamala Prasad Visesa government say, they saw this girl stealing milk, and they say, okay, let's do a milk grant. They say, well, all right, she encouraging, right, them to go and breed. That the kind of dotishness we used to talk, right? She encouraging poor people to go and make children. Well, then Guyana, right, giving every newborn money, which is equivalent to 3,200 TT dollars. We don't even get 1,000 TT. We don't even get 100. Start a bank account for your child. Look at 100 TT when the child born. Not even that. Mia Motley making Barbados proud. Mia Motley making her country proud. When she stand to talk, she talk with conviction, and she's doing things for the people of her country. Now Jamaica, with a big grin on their face, laughing and saying they're selling Trinidad. Right? Refined products. They're selling Trinidad. Yeah, well, we making money. We getting US from Trinidad. Gee. Everybody moving up the economical ladder while we moving down. I want to share this video because we wanted to play this video since yesterday, but didn't get the opportunity to play it because I came in with my head filled with stuff. So I want to share this video with you all today, right? And tell me what you think. I'm going to take your phone calls after this video, all right? I'm going to take your phone calls after this video, but let me share this video with you all first. Stop this here, right? Taking this video, and for those in Radio Land, just listen carefully. Listen carefully to this.
Jamaica exporting fuel oil to Trinidad?
For the first time ever, Jamaica Petrojam is exporting fuel to Trinidad and Tobago. And to that we're looking to a million barrels of fuel oil, valued at about 90 million US.
Did he just say 1 million barrels? That's Telroy Morgan, the general manager at Petrojam, Jamaica's oil refinery. Now, Jamaica actually doesn't produce oil, but Trinidad does. So this announcement took me completely by surprise. But apparently, Petrotrin has been down since like 2019.
Trinidad, who has oil, their refinery shuttered about 6 years ago, and so they have been importing. But over those many years, Petrojam has been trying to get in, so to speak, and it has finally happened.
Well, that explains Trinidad's foreign exchange issues. They produce oil, but they don't refine it anymore, so they're exporting it raw and about to buy it back refined from Jamaica. Apparently, this batch is some special marine fuel, though.
It's a fuel mainly for marine vessels, tankers.
But still, the optics. In my opinion, this signals a power shift in CARICOM, which has been at least 10 years in the making. And that's probably why, according to Telroy, this deal took so long. I think Trinidad didn't want to do it. Now, Trinidad and Jamaica have always been competitors, and the Trinis are going to hate me for saying this, but these last 10 years, Trinidad's economy has been on the decline, while Jamaica has been improving. One of the major issues with doing business in Jamaica, especially for manufacturers, has always been the high cost of energy. Trinidad has always had that advantage. But are the roles now reversing? Remember my Taking Stock interview with Marla Dukaran? She's an economist from Trinidad who was explaining their foreign exchange issues.
The energy sector has not been earning the kind of foreign currency that it used to, say, let's say back in the 70s, 80s, even back up to 2013. We're earning a lot less now for a couple of reasons. One is the international price of these commodities, but also because of our production being very weak.
Wow, this really explains a lot. And then, of course, you have the new kid on the block when it comes to oil, Guyana. They're exporting barrels by the millions now, to the point where their government is literally giving away money to babies.
Our government will provide a one-off grant of $100,000 for every newborn baby born in Guyana to a Guyanese mother.
And you can see the conversions here. That's about 75 kJMD, 3,200 TTD, or 477 US dollars. Must be nice. By the way, Guyana doesn't have a refinery either, so that's also an opportunity for Jamaica and Petrojam. Anyway, to wrap this all up, the power dynamics in CARICOM are changing. As investors in this region, you need to make note of these shifts so you can spot the opportunities and the risks. And that's the bottom line. Follow our business page at Money Media JA for more content like this, and subscribe to the newsletter at getmoneynews.com. That's getmoneynews.com. Comment newsletter and I'll send you the link. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. That is when you know what is good governance. That is when you know what is good governance. You understand? That Guyanese president is pretty young. He's going to stay there until he gets old. Until he gets old. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes. Good afternoon. Again, Michael?
Yes, we're hearing you very clear.
I wanted to make out some of the nonsense that has taken place in this country. This morning, we couldn't get fire trucks for when Miss Lisa Julian house was burning down. But this morning, I drive in behind a fire truck, and the truck sit down in traffic normal, going its merry way, passed down in the back, end up turning where I turn into, heading into Greenville side in the back of Lockita, or the back of Lockita Trace. is for the person, the fire truck man to jump out, come out, stop it because you're stopping in the middle of the road too, so I'll stop behind you. You jump out, talk to a woman quick, take something, look like a bowl of food and go about your business. With the government vehicle, what if it had a fire somewhere up in Malabar or something now? What would that be the predicament? Well, have a blessed day.
Wow. A whole fire truck to go for food? Well, boy. That is how we doing it. Are we comfortable? You understand? Every Caribbean country that get the opportunity right now is showing off on Trinidad and Tobago. Big time. Not just showing off anyhow, eh? Showing off big time on Trinidad and Tobago. Right? And showing us what is good governance and how to run a country. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Heavy, you there?
TC, I'm here.
Heavy, you there?
TC, I'm here. TC is here.
Okay, sorry, sir.
But like you call looking for husband? Like you call looking for husband? If you call to make your contribution, you calling heavy a day? Is husband you look heavy not on that, no? But what kind of stupidness I seen here?
The TC back in Kamla days, boy, $92 used to fill my tank in my car.
Okay.
I had to put 210, 220 now to fill my tank.
Yeah.
You think it's easy?
Yeah.
And TC, you can only check it at gas, remember tires, oil, wear and tear on your vehicle, all these things, so it adding up to plenty more.
Yep.
You know, it's not really just gas alone, it's all these other things. So when you compare it, they could say what they want in Kamla days. Yeah, the standard of living was plenty better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same mistake people want to make in this country by putting
I'm not playing any voice notes like that, all right? I'm not playing anybody. If anybody send anything that somebody say, I'm not playing anything like that. I do apologize. And callers, I see a lot of calls are coming in, but I'm going to do the Royal Castle Road Match Jam, and we're going to come back around and take all your phone calls, all right? Don't go anywhere. Stick and stay. I'm going to do the Royal Castle Road Match Jam and come back, all right? We must do that, so don't go anywhere. Just stick around, and as soon as the Road Match Jam ends, I'm going to continue taking the calls, all right? Royal Castle Road March Jam is up right now.
This road march is being brought to you by Royal Castle, our culture, our taste.
If you ain't ready when we ready, you go pass out. You're beating Henny after Henny, you go pass out. The way we come to rock the party, you go pass out. When them see voice and them see bunchy, them go pass out. 45 are we in our black clothes, waiting for the rest of them to meet we by the lamppost. See a bale of cloth roll out on a flagpole. Yeah, them in the shot shaking the tail like them is tadpole.
This kind of witness is woman, one of them is a mad boat. 15 away outside bars, go cut back up in a shark mouth. East side with the defendants anywhere, watch how we march out. The back of the start, yo.
All handbrake loose, man and red dress, people on the fence, serious business, let's go the world best.
Lift up the glass now. Who are the next fed? Down there, coming. Mass inside the venue, coming. People coming, jumping, coming. Tell them we not run, baby, coming. Oi. Don't want nobody come, tell them they calm down. Right now we're drinking rum, tell them I'm bad now. I drift through the tent like it's a madhouse. Boys and girls and die, vibes in the asylum.
Like a atomic bomb when we drop and run with big flag going up and down. Bring bars food in your carpool cause it's gas food till we drop and run. We whole bomb and I drop and down in pink, purple and black and brown. We come to feel like them top. All handbrake loose, man and red dress, people on the fence, serious business, let's go the world best.
Lift up the glass now. Who are the next fed? Down there, coming. Mass inside the venue, coming. People
them go pass out.
Tell them bumper start to hold me like a ransom. You bring anything you have, we'll beat it at random.
Take up the rock and start to spin them like a maelstrom. Get back in a car done, lift up the whole place.
Hand up, 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 lift up the place now. Hand up, 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 hand up.
Now where we come from, Bacana. Big flag on the back of you. Wireless on the back of you. Natty water on the back of you. Hey!
Who are the next fed down there? Coming, coming, mass inside the venue. Coming, coming, people coming, jumping, coming, coming. Sell them in a rampage, we coming, coming. Boy, yo, yo, yo. Coming, 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 coming. Oh, little bamba boy. Oh,
That road march was brought to you by Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste.
That was our Royal Castle Road March Jam. Courtesy our friends out there at Royal Castle. As you know, our culture, our taste. I'm going to take all the phone calls now. All right? You know the numbers are called 342-0081. That's 342-0081 and 466-5391. All right? Hi, good afternoon, welcome. Somebody saying the Jamaican dollar is 3 cents and the Guyanese dollar is 2 cents. But by the time they give the citizens 100,000 caller or texter, by the time they give their citizens 100,000, the equivalent to that, right, is 3,200 TT for every newborn. What are we doing for our citizens? What are we doing for ours? They're still doing what we're doing for ours. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Hey, TC, good afternoon, and good afternoon to everywhere which party is.
Yeah, man.
This is Central.
Yes, Central.
So, there's some information that I will call a rumor floating about on social media that Petro Jam, their bank is NCB Bank, which is the bank with Stuart Young brother. Right? If that is true, then directly I see the angle as to why Stuart Young is pushing this deal so hard. Right? Another opportunity to enrich friends and family to the detriment of the taxpayers once again. Things done bad. You take with those scarce US again, right? And you're spending it for outside on a sweetheart deal. Right? One way or the other, TC, these people need to be stopped. We, the citizens, all the right thinking, we need to get back out there. Just like how we come out the Saturday morning, we need to get back out there again. I with everybody, I fed up. I real fed up. Right? We need to do something to stop this thievery at the taxpayer money. You're getting overbearing now. And everything is a lie and a thing about bilateral relations and fixing CARICOM and all kind of nonsense. Right? Look at what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right? So I locked down and I'm listening, but this real overbearing, it in your face now.
In your face,
they care what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Before they leave, they intend to thief the kitchen sink and all. Down to the pipe. They go rip, if they could, they go chip the paint off the wall too before they go.
Everything.
Right? What is left for the rest of the generations?
Nothing.
Right? This is really ridiculous, boy. Later.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You hear me?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, TC. Much good luck. TC, not only them other Caribbean islands started to show up, you know, the citizens. Remember when those citizens are coming to the parliament?
Yeah.
That's how we are like, and we have to treat them harsh.
Yes.
Treat them like dogs. I also warn my friends and them. No, some of my friends started to say the grandfather from here and the great grandfather from here. They didn't know that all the time. And they're treating the people from Ghana and Jamaica and Barbados and all about. And calling them foreign outsiders. And I said to them, boy, them as foreigners because they're from a foreign country. Why them this and them, that and the thing and the other. They started the second week because they will remember because the parents will tell the younger one how to treat them in Trinidad and Tobago. the economy growing and we are going down in a hole. Just imagine Jamaica selling we oil.
Yep.
We have problem for US and we spend how much the man said, $90-something million.
Yep.
In oil we will be buying and we have a refinery, we shut it down. It wasn't making no money, it wasn't feasible. So they shut it down. Guyana now will send the oil in Jamaica to get refined. Look where it turned to. Look where it reached to. They're laughing at me. They're laughing at me. Look out and listen.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Tall man, good afternoon.
TC, this disturbs me so much. I take out my food, take out the pepper, to put it in the food and put it in the juice instead.
Wow. Wow.
I tell you, that is to tell you the magnitude of how much that disturbs me. You know, this when you look at this whole situation, we sell the cow to buy milk.
Exactly.
Daddy sell the cow to buy milk. That's what we do here. And you see this situation with Ola. TC are watching this very closely because what document appears on this woman's desk that this trump card had a pull? What document who it is, who government minister was going to be investigated that they were so fearful that they needed to pull this trump card? Who? We can't be living so, boy. We can't be living so. We can't be living so. What are we waiting on? We waiting for the darkness or we waiting for the light when we bed in the night when there are no current for mosquito to bite we from here to the kingdom? What are we waiting on? We waiting for the fridge and them to get the fridge to remain days defrost and we meet and things start to spoil. That's what we waiting on. What we ready waiting on, boy? We waiting to pull up in the gas station to put bottle behind one another to say who first and who last and who can get. That's what we waiting on.
It looks so.
But this overbearing.
Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, TC.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. TC, we was in the rankers in the Caribbean.
We was the top rankers. We was the US of the Caribbean. We was the Dubai. Well, we didn't reach Dubai status, but we was the rankers.
So the PNM minister, the government at that time, they would demonstrate to buy big chain and brands and things.
Well, it looks so. It looks so.
Look, Jamaica laughing at we now. Guyana go and clear, they do thing for the citizens. They just touch the surface. Yeah, newborn babies in belly, look at they get money.
Money for everybody.
So all our oil and gas, we parachute Trinidad and Tobago. Who was controlling all them oil and gas, man?
Well, boy.
What government was in power?
It looked like the People's
Partnership. Not that evil, wicked PNM government.
Yeah.
But the rest started out this and every. When we go to the dogs, I looked on as we pass dogs.
The dogs is joke. The dogs is an understatement. Going to the dogs is an understatement right now. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, welcome. Long time I'm calling at this spot. Now by radio and remind me of the station. So I was listening and I just wanted to comment. You guys forget about in Pan, they wanted to give money to babies.
About the?
You remember in Pan, they wanted to give money to babies and everybody said no, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
Trinidad doesn't want nothing.
We doesn't want nothing.
And so it gets away, and the final point is, I specifically remember, I don't want to quote, but the Prime Minister did say, women of the government. So why are they complaining? I think this is the righteous thing because he tell us what he's going to do. 10 years in advance. 5 years again, he might make 5 years to make sure we win of the government, but our people ready. Take care.
Take care, man, yeah. Take care. So thanks so much for the call.
That Trinidad had to buy refined oil from Jamaica now.
TC, but I know the sad part about it. I did my research. And when you hear this, you go ball. Now, when it have a refinery and stuff, there's a different things that they represent the refinery, like banks and stuff, right? And one of the banks that representing the refinery in Jamaica is NLCB Global Jamaica, owned by a fella named Michael Chinley, a Chinese man. But guess what? In 2023, that Michael Leaching man fired the CEO and hired Stuart Young brother as the CEO.
Wow. Wow, the information is coming. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. TC. I am seeing the anointed or the Prime Minister to come all over the place. Where was he over the last 10 years? He is a new kid on the block. He was part of that government that created the disaster in this country, presided over the destruction of this economy and the society as a whole. I don't know. I can't understand. Where was he? He's no new kid on the block. He was part of all the decision making. He was a member of cabinet and a senior member of cabinet. All the decisions were made. He was present. He was there with them. All decisions, he was there. He acted as Prime Minister on numerous occasions or a number of occasions. So I don't think this country needs continuity. It needs to end the chaos. It needs to turn a page from these people. He acted in concert with the Prime Minister. Most time it was he and the Prime Minister traveling all over the world. He held a number of portfolio in this country, Ministry of National Security, and look the disaster that now before this country with respect to the police, the prison, all those institutions. So I don't know where he's going and where he's going with that. He's been promoted by the newspaper and owned by the 1%ers and them because that is the person they want. But the people of this country have to be smarter than that. So to have nothing new to bring to this country. He didn't bring it in the last 10 years. He's not going to bring it next 5 years. People wake up. In Barbados, when Thunderstruck government plunged the Barbados into the IMF, they got rid of all of them. On 2 consecutive elections, they wiped them out. It's 36-0. In Grenada, when you had Keith Mitchell, they wiped them out. Keon Mitchell wiped them out. Right? In England, you had this guy, you had Liz Truss and Kwarteng. They get rid of them. They get rid of this next one, who was the Prime Minister then, Sunak. Wipe out all of them. What you telling me? And where you going with that? West George is parading all over the place like he knows from heaven. He's an angel from heaven, and he's here to save this country. He was part of the whole cabinet that presided over the destruction of this economy and this society. So people wake up in this country here. Put sense in your head. Try and you have people in this country here, and the opposition has to exercise some good sense in getting good people to run this country. You have Ram Narayan there. You have, I don't know what is the situation with you and Bharat, but Bharat is in fact a competent, he's a very technical person, and you need him because the journey ahead is not going to be easy. Right? So you need you have Hossein there, Saddam Hussein and those people, they're good people. So you need people like them to run this economy. Jolene John might be that, I have no problem with her. But the fact remains is that you need to get good people to, if in fact you succeed with the election and winning the election, and get these people to help you to transform this economy. Look at the police, a disaster. When I sit down and I watch this thing on television, I say probably I was in Sudan, when you had the RAF would take over. I say it's a coup d'etat. I remember Maurice Bishop in Grenada with General Austin. When I see what's going on, I say a coup d'etat. And the police themselves, former commissioner said, especially this guy they call William, he said it was unprofessional and ugly. Where this country is going under these people? Let me sing and us promote it. Thank you,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me say good afternoon to Heavy. What's going on, Heavy?
Good afternoon to you, TC. Good afternoon to the South Street 919 FM. I am here, right, to the guy who was trying to call me.
I don't understand Heavy. I don't Heavy. No, Heavy.
Yeah.
It's TC. Heavy.
Yeah.
And you just hang up. So, where's that? Where's that?
I don't understand.
Tell him you done handsome Heavy already. You don't need all that attention. Eh? You know on that.
Oh God.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me play this voice note that we head to the top of the hour. All right?
Pleasant evening, TC and Heavy, wherever you are. This is Juice. Now, you see, remember the question I asked yesterday evening with regard to how it is we're going to deal with these people? You see, you just make just affirm what it is you say earlier with regard to you no longer voting for the PNM, right? And you will never stain your finger for them again. You being who was a former PNM, right? TC are telling you this thing about to get real ugly, and boy, I just telling you, be careful. These people not playing fair, right? They want to win, right? They don't care how they win, right? So I just wanted to just tell you, be on your guard, pray, talk to God, and let him guide you, right? In everything that you're doing from here on out. Okay? God bless you and strengthen you in Jesus' almighty name. All right? Take care.
So we're heading to the top of the hour. All right? We're heading to the top of the hour. And when we come back around, we're going to continue the conversation. All right?
Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Are you ready for a musical journey? I Love Choca! Retro on Saturday, 15th February, Center of Excellence Car Park. Come here, the biggest artists from then to now. Featuring Viking Ding Dong, Young Brother, Trooper T, Lady Lava, RG Band, Rave the Band, Eddie Charles with Traffic, Savita Singh, Shiv Shakti Dance Company, Joshua Regrello, Iowa George, Big Rich, Vicky Jai, Sunil Ramsundar, Devanan Gatu, Rauti Ramru, Asta Salim, Super Blue, and many more. Tickets only $200. VIP all-inclusive $500. Get them at all Extra Foods outlets, Ramsing's, Factory, Heartland Plaza. Online at islandetickets.com. Bring your coolers. For more info, call 498-1698. The biggest chutney and soca stars in the world will combine on Saturday, 15th February. I Love Choca!
Antigua, Barbados, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, St. Kitts and the Nevis, Caracou, Aruba, Haiti, British Virgin Islands, Dominica, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago. One Caribbean festival. One Caribbean festival. Friday the 28th of February is One Caribbean festival. Yes, One Caribbean festival. One Caribbean festival. On Friday the 28th of February is One Caribbean festival.
KMC, girl, them love every letter. Nobody does it better.
Oh, the whole Caribbean unite as one under one big festival. Fabulous Friday. Oh, sure.
Tuesday, February 11th, the Calypso Princess, Corinne Ashe, invites you to a Bridgerton affair, the return of the Phoenix. Following the rebirth, she's back to honor culture and heritage with elegance, style, and passion. It's a celebration of reinvention and restoration because Calypso must live on. Live on. Join us for an unforgettable night of entertainment, blending new school and old school vibes, Calypso and Soca at Napa Lord Kitchener's Auditorium at 7 p.m. Featuring guest performances by The Baron, Mikel Tasia, Gypsy, Ding Dong, Laxey, Young Breda, Johnny King, Devon Seal, Dwayne and Tizay O'Connor, and Waddix. Get tickets now before they're all sold out at $200 general and $300 VIP at islandetickets.com. Crosby St. James, Misha Zarima, and all Tuco offices. Don't miss the return of the Phoenix. Corinne Ashe, a Bridgerton affair. Live at Napa. Tuesday, February 11th at 7 p.m. Don't miss it.
Get your flags ready, as the safest event with the most energy in Carnival is the Army Fete Operation Flag Fest, Friday 21st February. Live from the headquarters of Soca, Queens Park, Savannah, welcomes Young Breda.
She said, take it easy, I will do the work.
Young Breda.
Are you getting the feeling, baby?
Army Fete Operation Flag Fest welcomes Young Breda. Young Breda.
This is what I make the fun. That's why I go along the block. When you ready for the iron drum.
Tickets available now, exclusively at advertised outlets only. Log on to social media for more info. Keywords, the real Army Fete.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
Tuco presents the Kaiso Dynasty, a new global experience of Calypso music. Radisson Hotel, Wrightson Road, with a dynamic collection of stars featuring G.I., Gypsy, the Calypso Princess, Corinne Ashe, Brother Easy, Reese and Nell, Mark Pear, Dakota Francis, Ricky Jai, Poser, Tazea O'Connor, Tara Lawrence, Sister Ava, Young Poser, Trelden Lean, MCs Errol Fabian, Alan the Entertainer, and Pel. Backed by Kern Somerville and the Sensational Band. Chorus by D Kaiso Dynasty Divas. Opening night, Thursday, 13 February. Showtime, 8 p.m. Tickets, $200. 2-for-1 special, $300 and $350 special reserve. Tickets available on islandetickets.com, Tuco's head office in Woodbrook, and at the Radisson box office. Purchase your tickets at Crosby St. James, Simon's Musical Supplies, WAC Radio, Tuco's head office, all Tuco zonal zones, and selected Better Deal supermarkets. D Kaiso Dynasty, formerly Kaiso House, presented by Tuco. D Kaiso Dynasty, the new global experience where calypso and culture come alive.
When the carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we heading to the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the carnival.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
TC, good evening. I went to Google who is the owner of Petro Jam, boy, and tell me who you see is a subsidiary of that company.
TC, you said that you're not giving them your finger, but I will still be giving them a finger, you know. But it's the middle one I'll be giving this government.
I'm in the house. I'm in the house, TC. I'm in the house everywhere, guys. You what I say now? One thing I want these people get in their mind. All these ministers, all these ministers from the PNM I talking about. All these institutions were running by these PNM and all of them. EBC, everybody. I only hope, all you know, when Kamala come in power and she win, is one of the biggest revamping we're going to have. Because we don't want to see none of all your face by all in full support of what these people doing we by all you sit down there by All yeah, boy, we don't want no part is one of the biggest revamp. That's one of the first thing I want this woman do. Because they go sit down outside, although they come out and they have people inside they working for them, you know. Like how Espinette and them doing, you know. He not no part of the parliament, you know. But he have a bigger say than the prime minister. So that could be happening. We don't want that. We have to get rid of all of them first thing first. All. I say that. All here in full support of all the wickedness who gone for this 10 years. That is why I saying yellow is the code. I will support in the UNC with all my might. Yellow is the code in the East-West corridor. Well, I'm telling you, there's not a battle between PNM and UNC, really, you know. There's a battle between the wise and the foolish, you know. Because see who wise and who foolish, you know. Who saying this 10 years here plenty better than Kamala 5 years, you know. You see these people? We go see who is them, you know. I telling you, but that is unbelievable, boy. Sometimes I don't know if to feel shame or sorry for some of all you, boy. Plain, you hearing? This policeman on our interview today, he ain't come with the answer none of the question where he sure people going and ask him. Simple question. Come on. Pull the senses together here, you know, and save all yourself and all the children, you know. There's not a joke matter going on here, you know, Trinidad and Tobago. Please. Love in the outside, straight and balance.
TC and Heavy, good afternoon. And people telling me, and people telling this country that Dr. Rowley and his whole cabinet, they deserve a gratuity after that 10 years performance. This is blatant disrespect to the country. Look what's going on. If you had your refinery, you understand? If you only did talk to your partner, you was to talk to your partner and tell your partner as it is. You can't continue with that fake oil. Instead of that, you and he decide to close down Petrotrin. It's closed already, decide to close down Petrotrin on your own behalf. It is not Trinidad and Tobago decide to do that. And you telling me when you come out of office, you want a pension, you want a pay increase. So wait is really going on. What we paying you for? For destroying us? Huh? Trinidad and Tobago and the opposition, let me tell you all something. If you take office and paperwork not matching to do any development and the betterment of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, you have to revoke the benefit from the PNM leaders and them like like Dr. Rowley, Faris Alwari, all of them who line up for pension, don't get them nothing because it's going to take us a couple of years to get back this country running properly again. So while you destroy the country, you is going to be benefited from taxpayers' money still. I'm waiting to see what will happen. That pension Dr. Rowley and them hoping to get, it will not come to them. It will go back to the treasury for the children of this country. All you're mad. You reach till you buying from Jamaica now. Eh? You drilling oil, you know. But you can't refine it because you close down a refinery that older than you. You meet that here. Look. Dr. Rowley, you better change your mind about that pension you want. That will go back to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Right, so we are back, Heavy. What are we doing here now, Heavy?
You have a video to play that video there, yeah.
All right, so we're going to share this video with you all. All right, we're going to share this video with TNT.
7 most ridiculous things that actually happened in Trinidad, and trust me, you won't believe your ears. From political drama to bizarre personal stories, Trinidad was a hotbed of unbelievable events. For the first time in history, the Prime Minister decided, you know what, I'm picking my own replacement. Yes, you heard that right. He treated the government like a family business, passing it down like Granny's jewelry, as if the entire nation was his personal heirloom. Elections? Who needs that? Forget action movies. In real life, the commissioner of police got arrested by his own deputy. Imagine coming to work, sitting in your big boy chair, and then boom, handcuffs. It was like a scene straight out of a thriller. We really need a Netflix documentary on this one, but hold on. Suzette Martin, the one who arrested the commissioner of police, had her own scandal back in April 2023. She was charged for dangerous driving after a car she allegedly drove hit a 14-year-old along the priority bus route. The case was eventually dropped, but talk about a rocky ride in the world of law enforcement. The Minister of Finance fought a case in the Privy Council over $2.6 billion missing dollars and lost. Sir, what was the defense? It was just vibes. Man really playing Monopoly with taxpayers' money. And in a classic move, Imbert blamed public servants again. This time for the pension crisis. Sir, you lost the case, but now it's everyone else's fault? Man better stop passing the blame around like a hot potato. Trinidad Killa illegally sang on Big Link's rhythm. Men threatened to sue, so he did what any sane man would do. Went online and cried. The country laughed, but guess what? Nicki Minaj signed him. Moral of the story, cry strategically. The Coast Guard made a horrific discovery, a boat full of dead people. But in true TNT fashion, they somehow lost the boat during recovery. So, now we asking, where the boat, boss? Students and teachers aren't debating subjects anymore. They boxing in the school hall. The teacher left bloodied, and now we waiting to see if he getting sick leave or a UFC contract. A Trini granny took the pursuit of happiness to the next level. She booked a flight to Brazil to meet an Arabian prince she found on Facebook. Turns out Prince Charming was a scammer, and now she's stranded with no money and a broken heart. Granny, not even Bollywood could write this. And that's just January. At this rate, 2025 looking long, long, long. Stay tuned for more madness, because Trinidad never disappoints.
Right, so we yeah, okay.
Let's have our next video and here to play TC.
Right, where is it?
Right, scroll up. Scroll up.
Alright.
Scroll up. That video.
This one here?
Yeah. I need us to listen to the sentiment of the gentleman here, because a lot of people are going through this right now.
Okay.
Play that video.
What I'm saying is now, boy, I work for the Arima Race Club for 16 years, right? Nearly 2 decades. The Arima Race Club is the horse racing place, right? Right in Arima, there by the highway. 16 years I work in this place, doing photo finish and being an operations technician, right? A decent job. I enjoy working there and everything, right? They come and they thin out the job using COVID. They dissolve the job. Like they didn't want to be there again for whatever reason, they wasn't making money or whatever the case is, they dissolve the job. Right? So after 16 years, I find myself kind of out of work now, I no work and thing, right? Now, I never meet with no manager or nobody like that. I get a letter this side of the road to find out, but I lost in my work here. Right? All is well and good. If you lose your job in this manner now, you have to get severance or VSEP, would be the proper procedure by the right way. Right? Now, these people deserve the job, and I out of work for, let me say, about 2 years before they say, well, all right, boy, let me try and pay this severance. They say, you know what, no severance, we will give you a VSEP. You say, all right, no problem. They say, you know what, we will give you all the VSEP one time, you know, we're going to give you all the VSEP in increments. So every month, they pay a little bit on the VSEP. Right? They give you one lump sum, and they say for 12 months, we go pay every piece until all the money pay out, right? Why after 6 months, this place, who don't show the union a budget to pay the people and them, send me a letter saying, nah boy, we can't pay. All they want to know why crime do done? All they want to know why crime car done? Because all they will tell people to come out here and do the right thing. Go and work and find a job. And a job will hold you and deal with your matter, dog. And how you out here can't live. When all you see people doing crime, some of them have 3-4 work already. And will still step out here and snatch a chain. And go in a grocery with a gun. Ask all yourself why. My mother and father never had no 4 or 5 work in order for me to live and survive out here. Why I had to be working 6-7 jobs to even just pay a rent, and I can't even do what I want with my life. All they watching the youth campaign, I said that pressure on them, all they feel it just so out here, all they feel it so easy out here. A man could stand up out here and do the right thing, how much time? And the systems that we have in place would take advantage of that man. You understand? Even all vex. Even all in like that one. It's stupidness. And this is not only the Arima Race Club. This is all the institutions throughout our country. Look at Rowley and them, all them politicians and them. They're holding up space. They all feel that youths coming out here who want to do the business and expand the horizons and really make a proper contribution to the country. There's no room for them. Look at Marshall Montano. You want to go and sing chutney now. No room for nobody. And all you go watch the youths underneath and tell them, well, do better, do better, do better. And look at the institutions of our country. Crime will never done, boy. They have a lot of factors to crime, and this is one. Look, I out here. I have rent to pay. I have bills to pay. I done work for this place years. I have a next job years and them owing me money still. Them fire me, you know. I never asked to be in this position. Them, Arima Race Club remove me from my position and then put me in hardship. And they go tell me, don't do no crime, Leon. No, take and the union is a waste of time. And it's a set of poor people. It's not me alone. I just willing to come on the internet and talk and show you a form. The other people is a set of cleaners and poor people, Jed, who the Arima Race Club taking advantage of. But all they wouldn't see them part, all they wouldn't hear them part, and people will go there and jump up and watch horse race and yeah, and everything cool now. But at that time, people suffering poverty and crime, right? So if all they see me away, doing what I have to do, what rocket I have to run, all they done, all right? Big up all yourself and have a nice day. Better make this place a better place, you know. You know what I mean? By just trying to do the right thing now, boy, right? Yeah, good.
Just yesterday.
Yeah.
Just yesterday, we talking about 10 years ago, we didn't have to work three jobs.
3 jobs, yeah. Just yesterday, we talking about that.
Just yesterday, we talking about that.
Yeah.
Right?
The man worked for 16
years.
You know?
Why he have to go through that to get his money? And it's the same thing the lady does call here who worked 2 years. 2 years now. 2 years now she resigned.
And waiting on she money.
And waiting on her money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if she taking sick tomorrow, her money tie up.
Correct.
She can't get money to go and see about herself.
And you know what they're doing, right? They're buying time, man.
They waiting game.
Yeah.
They waiting for it to dead.
Waiting for it to dead. So you go get the money. That's what they're doing. They're waiting for you to dead. They're buying time for you to dead. They prolong in here. Bring around a rose, come back next week.
And there is nobody to go too heavy.
Nobody, no redress.
No redress?
No redress. No redress. No redress.
Heavy this sad.
You understand? Look what going on with that brother. He worked 69, came get severance. The retrenching, they said he woman.
He wait 2 years to get some word, and when he do get a word, they say, all right, we'll pay 10 parts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
After 6 months, they come and say, okay, we can't pay no more.
Again.
That's
ridiculous. Time going to court now. Because when you go to court now, you have to go and get a lawyer. You have to see if you get a lawyer to fight that case pro bono. Because if you had to pay a lawyer to go and fight that case in industrial court. Remember, you going up against this big company, company,
yeah.
Coming from?
Yeah.
This is how the people, normal layman, normal people just have it hard. Because he can't go and fight that big industry by himself.
Nah, he can't
we want to get money to pay lawyer.
Yeah, he can't go.
This is unfair. But real unfair. System messed up. But I just want to talk about go the right road and do the right thing.
Yeah, and talking about the youth and the youth and the
youth. But look what's going on. You understand? Man,
it's a natural fight every day.
Working 4, 5, 6 jobs just to pay your rent.
And still can't do nothing with your money.
Can't do nothing with your money. That's the kind of life we live in, TC. That's the kind of life we live in.
Because we make the wrong decision, and that's why I explained in the beginning of this program. Because I make the wrong decision twice, my children will pay for it.
Yeah. Simple. Voting have consequences.
Voting really have consequences.
It have consequences because
the People's Partnership was fighting the election heavy based on performance. They came and they bring a spreadsheet in front of all of we done see and say, look what we do.
Yeah.
And we so dumb. We run with a narrative.
Yeah, a racial narrative too.
Caller,
racial narrative.
Good evening, caller.
Good evening to you, TC. Good evening, Heavy, and good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
But Marley sing a song. We gonna chase those crazy bald head out of the town. Trinidad didn't listen to the song. We was the head that the carry come. Now the whole Caribbean calling Trinidad clowns. The Caribbean laughing. I'm coming for the Grandmaster. Hey, I'm coming for the crown, you know. Because we didn't listen to the great Bob Marley. But now look how even Guyana, all of them laughing at we. Even Baby getting money over there. But they cost Kamala Prasad this for gave me 500 for Baby Grand. But now Rowley have 80 million every month, 80,000 every month, and $1 million back pay to come the Caribbean laughing. How Trinidadians could be so dumb to make a bald-head black man empty the treasury and leave all of we like clowns. I'm coming for the crown this year. Well, you have a good afternoon.
All right, man. Thanks so much. Caller, good evening.
Come on the fucking radio, man.
Yeah, look at you. Look, hear your language. Hear your language. And your phone number is?
Yeah, push you up.
Your phone number is 297-5820. The woman who cursed just now.
Because you call a radio station.
Right? The woman who cursed just now, her number is 29, only write it down, 297-5820. All right?
Yeah.
That is for the woman who cursed just
Big
now.
woman like you call a radio station.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
For a political party that don't like you.
Yeah.
They don't care about you.
297-5820. That's a number. All right? For a party who don't like you.
Yeah.
You is Rowley daughter.
Yeah. You
so
call
you
the
defending your father. Right? Her number is 297-5820 is her number. So if anybody needs it, if the police is out there, you could get her number. 297-5820. All right?
Don't.
Hi, good evening. Welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yes.
Good day, yeah, I'm some work out what I do, right? Some investigation. Government office buildings. Government office buildings are being rented and they're not in use. Who collecting the rent? There are lots of them. I want you to do some investigation for me.
Well, you could find out who is the owners of the building, caller. We don't have to do that for you.
No, I ain't talking about for me. I want to do that for the country to expose these people what's going on. It's not for me.
All right, brother.
Man, thanks.
Right.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Elvie. Good afternoon, TC.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, boy, TC, boy, of shame. But that video, all the posts up there just now, I'm feeling shame to say as a Trinidadian. The international people looking at we as fools,
yep,
con men. That's why Donald Trump could say what he say about this country. I don't know if he had foresight then. You understand? But at the end of the day, it's shameful. The police force need to dissolve themselves. You need to dissolve these characters. You can see it part of a deep state in the police force. Two heads. Yeah, they can't have two heads in the police force. You understand? There's a serious thing going on inside that organization. And it just shows it politicizes in a kind of technical way too. You understand? Who knows? These people putting themselves in place because they know election coming and they can run the rig. It have a lot of things, you know. I mean, come on, it's shameful. I mean, come on. We had a pastor the other day say he was a spy pastor. Now we have a next one who want to be the commissioner and have on a bulletproof vest in a congregation. Where we reaching with this kind of weird mindset? This psycho mindset, you understand? And it's all about power, and you know, Heavy and TC, it's all about power, you know. These people want power, and it go into their head, and you're forgetting what they do to the Constitution. You know, what the Constitution says and what it does, you know, by protecting and serving. You know, it's all about power. You understand? That's so shameful to the international level to see this thing happening in that type of facet. You know what I mean? But TC, I feel like going too, but I need to leave here. But it's either New York or Guyana or somewhere. But TC, we gotta find a place. But this place overbearing. You ain't making nothing for yourself. It's just at a standstill, and it just has certain lies you're hearing just to quell what? More lies? Well, have a blessed evening.
Thanks so much. So the phone number that I called just now is registered to Shakila Graves. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just get quick here now.
We don't play at all.
The phone number that I called out just now, which is 297-5820, is registered to Shakila Graves. All right? So, Miss Shakila Graves, we got you. Right?
Yeah.
297-5820. All right? Miss Shakila Graves.
You pop your whole self on the video.
Thank you. And if it's your child phone, you just pop your own child. Right? Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. TC.
Yes, good afternoon.
I come in to have a conversation with the bunkering issue. Right? Yeah, man?
You could have a conversation with who?
The bunkering of fuel.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
The petrol jam.
Yeah.
Petrol jam, right?
Yeah.
The honorable soon-to-be Prime Minister say there is our net foreign exchange earner because we purchasing to sell over to the marine. And we purchasing low sulfur. We only think low sulfur, it had to be low sulfur diesel.
That what you say?
So I remember Malcolm Jones led board bring down a plant to make low sulfur diesel. And it put a strain on the books of Petrochin because they took loans. And the last bullet payment, I think 950 million US, I have to be wrong to the number. And we currently have a lien on the refinery because the bullet payments had to be made by the finance minister. And remember, unfortunately, somebody lost their life in that plant.
Yep.
So he shouldn't boast about bunkering no fuel. Because we have a low sulfur diesel plant in Trinidad and Tobago. Except what we buy was garbage. And many took food off of that. And because of that was on the books of Petrochin, refinery had to close down. Because the board had to make sure and pay those payments before they could have paid the state their taxes, etc. So he shouldn't boast about no low sulfur diesel. And we making US dollars and we buying the sell over. People have a short memory. As they say a flag and it red, it's jump and wind on the white line. That's what it is now. But that is the facts. Okay, have a pleasant evening.
Thanks so
All right,
much.
brother, thank you very much.
Caller, good evening, welcome.
A pleasant good evening to you, Brother Heavy and Brother TC.
Good evening.
And to tell my lovely Ola to use Vicks. It's good for that same thing you say. Because your Prime Minister
Vicks good for cough.
That's right, boy.
Vicks, Vicks is very good for cough.
For cough, right?
Yeah.
Yes, my friend. It vapor rub.
Yeah.
It's good for nostrils. It can nostrils and all all ailments. Yeah. So, you see, I'll distract myself from that distraction, but she ain't not looking attractive. But I'll get she something to cuss again. Just imagine your tongue and your leader say, which is Kid Rowley, just in case you know, because only have 2 in 1. Indian and a Chinese, and I see all the choose the Chinese side. But anyway, Stuart Young and before he split to be an Indian, he and Rowley say, and Kid Christopher Rowley say, the refinery of Trinidad and Tobago is losing money. We buying crude at a high price and selling and making a loss. But Jamaica, the only oil they find, it's still in the sea and it ain't come to shore yet. But the petrol jam making money. And you see how illiterate all is? He closed it down because he tell himself Maduro and he would have strike a golden deal. So he mash up the state entity to go to the energy sector in gas, clean burning fuel. He went pro man and he get 2 ships. Yeah? the proman ship and there for ethanol. So you see, he done set up everything by bus. I only hope he can refund the money. But the issue is that we have a refinery and Petrotrin asset. And I want all of us to send us a pre-protocol action letter for me, and I'll show you who I is and what I know. Because here what's going on. In ENT, listen to this word good, Southwestern District, the production before they closed it down, it was 85,000 barrels a month. You hear what I'm telling earlier? And they started to farm it out. That was Petrotrin's share of earnings. And when they lease it out to the friends and family, they start drilling and the production going up. So just imagine, Jamaica, look at the astronomical miles in it. Petrotrin is Heritage selling oil to Jamaica. Then Jamaica refining the oil and we buying it back as finished product. Understand the math. And when they're doing it, they say it can't make money. And the union, I want us to know that when the union they go and buy is Paria and everybody. Now they split it and they're leaving Paria for the own and they're giving the finance, the bidders and them, just the refinery alone. So they drop the price on it. So you see where we in a hellhole, so take some Vicks for all our supporters. Have a good evening.
Thanks very much. Use Vicks for cough, man.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, every evil, wicked, disrespectful PNM woman. She calling the station and cussing live and thinking and them talking about black man and black vest. And it's about a wicked, evil PNM woman from Dogo Martin calling forward program this morning and burning KFC was calling and burning fire, burn this PNM. I burn out all the evil, wicked, disrespectful PNM. Or they're trying to close down the man radio station, the man have to lose the license. Send that number to the police station. Every send that number for me, but she like miserable.
No,
maybe she's some French and some Spanish. Send it for me.
Somebody of utmost importance now asked me for the number there, so I'm gonna give the number.
Send that number to the police.
There's somebody
I see that
very,
I see this wicked, evil pastor. Pastor, go with that big belly pastor trying to pass David Mohammed.
KFC, all right.
KFC.
All right, KFC.
KFC, calm down.
Yeah. Somebody of utmost importance is asking me for the number. That number will never be used again, Heffy. What chance? I bet in here? You know, I don't dare talk just so. So I'm going to give the number one more time. Right? 297-5820. And I'm going to also send it on your WhatsApp for you. All right? Right? So I think you have the number there now. And you can make your moves to suit. Hi, good evening, welcome.
TC and Heavy, good afternoon.
Good evening.
How is the brothers and them? Well, all you can't be good. Nobody ain't good in this country. Listen to me. As I now hear the caller say, and this morning, boy, I happened to put on my TV and listening to Ian Allen station there with a man telling me about his Jamaica and with the man who with the Fisher scoop thing actually explaining where he gets some paper and how we money. I want to find out from Dr. Rowley what it is the people in this country doing, what it is we do to deserve selling we both right. We have to be sending oil to Jamaica, buy back oil, then gain a profit. We ain't getting no profit. The hospital ain't good. Listen to me now, man. With the man about the fisherman at the sea, boy, FMTC for you get a man, if you listen to that man this morning, boy. Me and I, that man make me feel like I could have just run out my house and get locked up. Just because of the way I hear in my grandchildren, boy. I have 6 grandchildren, boy. I work hard for this country, pay all my tax, boy. And rolling in both and them selling we both right. And everybody just agreeing. Let me tell you something. You see me? I figure we should turn Jim Jones, boy. Call all the PNM supporters and mix a big bucket of base nothing and let he give all of them it and they go drink it, You know they go drink it. Just as how Jim Jones kill out the people on them. I feel if Rowley do the same thing. These people and them ain't really knowing what's going on, boy. Oh, we could be buying we own oil back. We closed down oil. And look, the man played this morning. The man said, check in your fridge. He's not closing down the refinery. A prime minister who you vote for give you the assurance and close it down. Let me tell you something. That whole thing with Ola and them is power. It's power. They could have waited for the woman to go home next 2 months. But you see greed and power, boy. And the three musketeers know themselves where they try to do the woman. I feel sorry for she. But then she should have go home when she timed it up. Because total wickedness every MTC. And you see the woman we always calling and cussing the program. Don't get tired up, eh? She getting paid for that, eh?
Exactly,
because
we know.
Them want to close all your off partner.
Yeah, we
right?
know.
And let me tell all you something. It's time for people in this country to get up. Because when all you call the little demonstration by Whitehall, Trinidadians didn't pay that no mind, boy. It had more people with the agriculture thing in the savannah. It had more people there done by Whitehall. Everybody only talking, you know. Boy, wait, is they doing? Boy, this, boy, that. Why find Rowley should take Barry's house, call a big meeting? All the lovers are P&M. You understand? I was a P&M. I could never love Rowley and in both and them fellas, boy. Knowing with them set we up. Them set we up, boy. The man tell me he go deal with corruption, he go deal with this, he go deal with that. And I never vote him because I never trust him. He don't tell people morning. But this Stuart Young man, all you don't get tired, boy. Don't get tired. Nobody in vote Stuart Young as no prime minister. And if Trinidad and Tobago want to sit down and let Stuart Young come prime minister, and nobody in vote him, no election. Boy, let me tell all you something, boy. It's better spaceship fall in this country, boy. A big size spaceship.
All right, caller, let's take another one.
Boy, oh God, boy.
Thanks, man.
All right, Malcolm X.
Caller, good evening, welcome.
Good evening to you, TC.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening to you, Heavy.
Hey, good evening, brother.
Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. TC, what Vic's good for?
Fuck off.
For cough, not for cola again.
No, it's cough. It's cough is good for cough.
I want to tell the Bible is that whenever he had the cold, he can use Vicks.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's really
good. When you're sick, when you have the cold, use Vicks.
Yeah,
that Vicks good for the cold.
No, that's
so you can be so weak just now.
It's not good for the cold.
It's good for cough.
It's good for cough.
Alright, I get weak just now. I said, where's that thing she saying there? But it's amazing to see what we accept, eh? We have an arrogant. Before I say that, let me just say that woman that curse, you just vex the titans of hypocrisy. Not on the radio again. But the titans of hypocrisy will never be on the radio again. And all your PNM talk show program and them will not be here again. Time for them to pay.
Hey, watch me, Obia real you just talk some kind of thing that really come into pass.
91.9. Ask if you will tell you 91.9 is mine. 91.9 is mine. This is my radio station. Behind the scene, I will tell you, yeah, this is COP station. 91.9 pint of blood in me. But I want to say something, eh?
Yeah.
We have a government based on biasness and deceit. Oh, we don't close down with refinery. We're not searching for oil. We have all them rigs, all Palasico side, number 7 road, number 4 road, number 9 road, Faizabad Forest Reserve, all them rigs and them in forest.
Yeah.
Bush all over. We will go and spend hundreds of millions for oil from Jamaica and pay our next country to refine it for we. Well, we have a refinery in Trinidad and Tobago. We paying $50,000 US a month to keep that refinery alive. For what a Rowley Indian partner to come and buy it.
Why we can't buy oil and refine it over here? We have over 180 something product. If we refine in oil, we have bitumen, we have tar, we have all different product. Why you will want the next country to refine our oil that we mine to inherit all them products that you can get from refining? We have our administration working on behalf of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. How? Dr. Rowley, you promise us in 2015 you're going to do a good job and you're going to make our life better. You are making our life a living hell. Countries that we used to show off on, today, they don't even want we money. Nope. They don't even want we money. You go Barbados, they say, no, we don't want our money. The only people that want our money is Rowley and the friends and them. Dr. Rowley, that is our money. Your mother and father give you that treasury. If your mother and father give you that money, you can spend it how you want. Well, I'm going to tell mothers and fathers something, If you don't work now on behalf of the future of your tribe, when you pass and go, the future will be so poor in this country, not even God will help them. And lady, that you cussing on 91.9, why they go to the Indian station where they call every evening and cuss? You can't do that. You have discipline there. You have discipline there among them Indian people radio station. But when coming to the black man radio station, you will call and cuss until Ella Christopher Ella, the 150 police that you put on the wharf to move out the black brother on the wharf, that same 150 police work on your behalf the other day. Thank you.
Love and respect.
Good evening, gentlemen. I missed the whole program all locked on, but I just want to tell Trinidad and Tobago this one, all the PNM people. If something not working, and by this time up to these last, you've seen all these little hiccups in the ending here, the inbird story, the Ola story, right? The Stuart Young, the gas, the Jamaican selling me gas and all these things, right? And if they really go back and check themselves and see that nothing wasn't done in these last 10, nothing positive for the country was done in the last 10 years. The country is worse off than it has ever been. All right? And I remember too, back in 1990, they tried to overthrow our government for less than what we going through here right now. Right? And Mr. Iana Robinson tried to bring back the economy, and they tried to overthrow that man who was trying to raise the economy and do a lot of good. Alright, he wasn't perfect, but he did a lot of good back then. Come on, people. The PNM people. Something not working, you change it, you fix it, you revamp it, whatever the case is. But we can't go through the next 5 years. Trinidad will eat dirt. Alright? If we go through the next 5 years with the PNM. But let's see what we're getting, how we living today, how things going today. Nothing working. Okay?
Good afternoon, TC and Heavy. You see that amount of money Trump put on Maduro head? Trust me, you see you, Mr. Rowley, your turn next, it coming. Now go on.
TC and Heavy, good afternoon, PDP. So what, that lady was just calling the look while and getting on, so that hey, all you know, I just saw clean and that jagger back that ex-lady. You understand? We don't entertain them things on the kind of show, right? How it is, we don't call all the shows on them and get on so, right? Them kind of delinquent thing. What really going on with all them? Look at all that going on for this black man, and the black man don't care nothing about all that. What the black man gave for the last 10 years, lady? Your ex-layer, you're stinking dirty nasty PNM. When go and wash off your whole crew.
Okay, VDP, okay.
Good day. That press conference held by the police made absolutely no sense.
No sense at
They
all.
answered nothing, said nothing of substance. It was a total waste of time. Actually, I firmly believe that the people in authority in Trinidad and Tobago are hopelessly mentally deprived. We have taken the worst of the worst and put them in the highest positions. Thank you.
Thank you, caller.
Good afternoon
Well said.
again to Heavy and TC and to everybody out there. Stuart Young tried to dazzle us with a whole set of BS, telling us by going to Petrojam, they are strengthening ties with CARICOM. Who is Petrojam favorite banker?
Okay.
NCB Global. Who has banking interest in NCB Global? Angus Young, Stuart Young's brother. So is it they're strengthening ties with CARICOM, or they are filling families' pockets? I'm asking for a friend. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon. With that evil, wicked, heartless PNM woman, I want your gas and share light, share fire for being so disrespectful. It's a lecture listening to radio station. My box loud. They were trying to victimize the man, radio station. I want your gas and share light, share fire. This evil, wicked PNM government. Fire burn the PNM. But the government fire burn you too. Pastor fire burn you too. I burn out all of it to evil and wicked. All.
That is not the same woman who does be calling in every morning and trying to jumbie for Abubakar.
Yeah. And Ford, the kind of information Ford brought this morning, it is too high for some of the people that listens here. I'm being honest with you. The depth he went, this morning I had the opportunity of listening to his program.
I didn't get to listen to him.
This morning I had the opportunity of listening to him this morning, right? And the depth he going, he's university.
Yeah.
Trying to lecture to primary school.
Not in primary school. Kindergarten.
To kindergarten. Loss.
The loss, yeah.
I'm telling you.
The loss.
The depth that man went this morning, real deep, to show the kind of advantage. You see, we would just complain and say, hey, this government is just advantage in our country.
Yeah. He went into that.
He went into history. He went into cowboys, from the days of cowboys, from the days of Christopher Columbus and things like that and heavy.
Yeah.
When you're watching this cowboy and Indian movie and they're saying, look how them Indian and them they're running and raping white people, and he went into the depth to show you how they brainwash you through movies.
Yeah.
Yep. The man went real deep this morning, but I know half of the people who was listening, 90% of them who was listening this morning, right, didn't even know where he was going.
You see, the majority of people who listen to that morning show is the, as KFC they say, fireborn people.
Yeah.
You understand? Because they are accustomed having that show to be a PNM show for years.
Yeah.
So now that's for Abubakar is they have nothing to listen to.
Yeah, the dynamics of the show has changed.
Yeah.
He's not speaking party.
Nope.
He's speaking country.
Nope. I not coming to talk Kamla.
Nope. Let me play this voice note here.
Good afternoon again, TC and Heavy. Early up in the PNM 10 years with Dr. Rowley, when he win back the election, I told this population that Dr. Rowley will not surrender this country easily just like that. Dr. Rowley is creating a police service inside of Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. He's also creating an army inside of Trinidad and Tobago Army. So you soldiers and police and Coast Guard who are very political, you all are very, very political. This is something we have to stop in the country if we want this country to move forward. These police and soldiers, these protective service people, they are leaning towards various political leaders such as Dr. Rowley. They are supporting everything Dr. Rowley do. You police, because of you, we will have to make sure and vote out the PNM. Because when we vote out the PNM, we will be able to function, because you all will start to work, because there will be a different administration. And there is something must be implemented in the police service of Trinidad and Tobago. There should be new police officers hired to only do watching of police in various stations, in all the stations. There must be an office, and that office is only to investigate the performance and check on the police and them daily duties in this country, to break that piece of corruption Dr. Rowley and them implement into the protective service of Trinidad and Tobago. That is why they cannot do anything. Anything deserve investigating, they will not investigate it, because they are part of the PNM, people of Trinidad and Tobago. Yellow is the code, and the only way to break that Balize blight on this country is to vote heavily and give the opposition a majority. You lady could call and cuss again for that one.
She can't call back.
TC, watch now, your boy Tabakita's be calling in on Abubakar program on mornings and trying to change up his voice and thing, you know. You never hear him?
I didn't hear him this morning. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. You know? We're getting ready to wrap up. All right? Yeah. We're getting ready to wrap up the program for this afternoon. All right? So, the information is coming, and it's coming very fast. And we will continue to give you the information.
Good afternoon. A very large Bajan Carabso from Kurt Island. Your turn now. This evil, wicked, boiled Prime Minister here. Woman, call and don't call back the radio station again. Ask your number. So I'm actually like miserable tonight.
All 1 o'clock in the morning, get she a call.
Yeah, early in the morning, like a foul.
All 1:30, give her a call, now, man. Had the phone ringing. You understand? She like to cuss. Hey guys, have a safe one until tomorrow.
Yep, until tomorrow,
yourself out of harm's way. All right, heavy duty auntie, so we're making our way out. We want to say thank you so much for continuous support of the program. Continue to share the message, you know, because this is going to be happening very fast in the next few months.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of The Street 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over